Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Tonight we're doing bronze level battles, and we're doing so with my It Is Finished account. And the reason we're doing this is because I just don't have the time it requires any longer to really grind at the diamond and champion level, where I usually like to compete with my full deck. So I'm just kind of breaking apart some of the talent from that deck, putting a little bit over here and a little bit over there, and I'm going to have some fun with this account and that, at maybe bronze and silver and gold primarily. And while I'm at it, I'm going to be kind of getting to know the new Chaos Legion meta that's evolving. Hopefully I'm going to have some more exposure with those lower level cards in a way that is necessary for me to fully articulate the power of certain Chaos Legion cards. So that's what we're doing here. And if you're new to the channel, my name's Dwayne and I go by Infidel1258, but usually just 12 is fine, guys. Keep it short, keep it brief. And we cover Splinterlands on the channel all day, every day, because it's changed my life. Well, let's see here. As you can see, I've got a lot of heat for a bronze level deck. I've got some gold summoners. I've got some dragons, 1, 2, 3, 4 different dragons. Everybody's capped, right? Because we're at the lower levels. But I'm in novice right now. That's why it's not showing me power. This is a novice level battle. Love it. Somebody was giving me heck yesterday, said like the magic play that I articulated doesn't work. So, or they lose 60 to 70% of the time when they play it. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna show yet again. Like I'm gonna refrain from playing Dr. Blight, who I want to play because would be really overpowered in this context. But I'm gonna refrain from that because I want to demonstrate the ability and the power to do this. These are the cards I'm going to play here are reasonably affordable for one level of BCX. It wouldn't be that much to get these guys. Especially the Mycelic spawn is brand new, so you could definitely get a decent copy, a relatively inexpensive copy. We got Enchanted Pixie. Yeah, one BCX would be probably a couple bucks. Chimer Princess, a couple bucks. Magi, a couple bucks. Dwarven Wizard, sure, they're all probably a couple bucks each, but it's not like I'm asking you to play with like a level 10 that's going to cost you $500 to build. So let's see what happens. I feel pretty confident. Oh, he does have a magic nerf, so let's see. Okay. Sneak attack, irrelevant, because I've got such a high hit point. Life Sapper with the Vampire, yeah. Life Leech, sure. That's a pretty nasty little archer unit with the True Strike. I'm still pumping out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still pumping out 7 damage per turn, which is less than him. Oh yeah, he's less than he's doing to me. We'll see. He's doing 1. He's doing 7 also because his if he had heal in particular, I'd really be in trouble. As it stands, I'm still probably gonna lose, but it really would have been okay. Yeah, this one's over. The Life Leech was nice for him. The Magic Reflect was compensated or paid, like he was able to replenish himself. Let's give it another shot. Let's see. I went 4 for 4 on the last video. Let's see what we do in this one. So far, 0-1. Keep it going. So I'm going to go, what I would usually do is go keep it as cheap as possible and just try to maximize the number of mana magic players I could benefit. Dispel. And I'm going to break out the Dr. Blight. Do I have any 0 cost? Now I don't have the Mycelic Slip Spawn in this context to be a meat shield, so I'm tempted to drop out like the Hill Giant for the 6 hit points. What I got for 4. Yeah. I could go 6 hit points with the Hill Giant, or I could go over here and go 2 with the Failed Summoner and then drop a Archer. Let's do that because it's the same number of hit points, plus I get a I get a magic reflect opportunity. Right? This, yeah, I'm doing the Zenith Archer in the second position because I don't really care if she dies. She's really just giving another meat shield for my four magic players. Let's see. Okay. I really strongly feel that magic is the way to get out of novice and bronze. And if I'm wrong, I want to learn that lesson. So these videos, if they come across as for sure this will always work, that's not what I'm aiming at, really. What I'm trying to say is this is what I believe will be the most effective method. And if it's not, then I need to learn that lesson too. Clearly that one bit me. So we're 0-2. Let's keep going. We'll play 3 more quick ones because these are flying. And we're going to do it again. So. Magic. Think this through. Let's try something different. If I went with like somebody who had a decent hit point pool and I took advantage of the psychic. Oh. Okay, so we got every... Yeah. So I'm going to go like this. Try it like that. Maybe my Goblin Psychic gets 1 heal off. And... yeah. Okay. This is a very similar play. The Rift Wing is going to be an annoying little snipe. See, I've got a sniper, so the Rift Wing is going to be an annoyance to me because it's going to have 5 hit points and scavenge in a position that's going to distract my sniper while he's dropping bombs on me over here. This looks bad for me. But then again, I do have the slip spawn that's going to distract these guys, so maybe? Question mark? The tank kill is nice, but it's just with the thorns, it's whatever, right? I'm gonna die. Yep. I feel like that's that. Okay. Okay. So 2 of the 3 times I've lost, it's been to that play right there. Let's try, let's flip the switch. Let's flip the script. Let's try. So I'm losing to archery and sneak. Let's go over here with friendle and speed. I'm losing to archery. I keep losing to melee and to archery, primarily, with a little bit of magic mixed in play. Buddy always keeps playing. I noticed he played 4 teams and they were all black. That's probably Thaddeus. It's probably a bot. But let's go, because especially in novice and bronze, I would think it's mostly bots. But let's go friendle, because we want to prepare with the armor to defend ourselves against a melee slash a melee archery build. Might be a better team for me to run anyways. Like I could do like Tridon, I could do Magic of the Chaos in conjunction with Delwyn Dragon Scale. That could be a really powerful little combo. And the Captain's Ghost or the Genie. Okay, focus up. So tempting to go like this and then drop some heals. Maybe bring... tempting. I'll think about that. And I could bring that and that. So armor with the repair. I got to repair. I got to heal. Then we got 4 more. The Kahula Swim Hunter is decent. Plus we got the taunt with the Wave Brood. Maybe the Affliction and the Camo is the way to go. Oh, amplify. Yeah. Yep, I like that. So I've got a tank heal. I've got a repair. I've got an armor. I'm not doing very much damage. Very, very little damage. 1, 2. Yeah, maybe that's not enough. Okay. We're going to rethink this. Pretty dramatic change right here. Maybe. I like this team a lot better. I'm outputting 1, 2, 5, 8, 10 damage. That's a good amount of damage to be outputting. Okay, let's see what we did. What do we get here? Well, he was trying to read me. He went Mustang because he thought I always pick magic. My opportunity is going to help. My archery is going to help. But I... Okay. Okay. That tank kill is pretty epic. Nice. I was saying, the person who was saying you can't just run magic, even though it did work in the last video. The person who was saying that, I responded to them and said, I understand you can't always run the same thing. Sometimes just the threat of being able to do another thing. Like if I was to play magic again in my next battle, it would potentially leave my opponent, if they're not a bot, thinking that this is what I'm going to try now, right? You have to have the versatility to keep your opponent guessing. If you don't have any sort of options on the table and you just keep throwing the fastball, they know where you're coming from, and then they read you. Okay. So with that in mind, I still want to try magic, man. I'm just going to go a different way. Like I said, there's some really great options over here. Like this is a pretty powerful little team. I'm so not certain about who else I want to get out there. Igor is maybe a good choice just because he has 4 hit points. He can slip into the second spot and give me like a secondary tank look. Like meat shield, powerful. Yeah, try that. In case he's doing a sneak play, I put Magic of the Chaos in the 4th position with Nerissa in the 5th. Because remember, the camouflage on the Doctored Blight is not going to be observed. And so... yeah, so the sneak attackers are going to focus on my higher hit point, Nerissa Tridon, which is what I wanted, because I don't want Magic of the Chaos, who only has 5 hit points, being targeted by a sneak attacker. That's why I did that. The opportunity attacker could get Chaos, but probably is going to go Pixie first, right? Unless Pixie's already dead for some reason. Find out. So he's vulnerable to magic, but I'm very vulnerable to his melee. So we'll see. That's a nice big miss for me. Okay. Oof. Oof. And then if he hits me, if they both, yeah, I was too slow. Cool. Well, that was close. That was fun. Play one more, and I'm going to try something. I'm going to attempt to try something different. Like, this has been kind of a smack on the magic move. So let's try something a little bit different. We did have success with Kelya. Let's focus on that, and let's see what we can do there. You know, with the one armor, one thing I like about Kelya is the one armor is going to make monsters that are squishy but powerful. The glass cannon, something like a sea genie, but I don't want to play that because again it's magic. So I'm gonna steer away from magic. But like Kahula Swim Hunter, for 2 archery for 4 mana, I love that. Plus the 4 hit points is maybe the weakest point about it, but slap 1 armor on there and you're suddenly a lot more powerful. And 2 speed turns to 3 speed, so I like it. I'm thinking maybe Flying Squid, but I don't have a huge amount of hit points to work with. So let's try something a little... The Demon Shark at level 1 is not going to get the trample off, so it becomes kind of irrelevant. I'd almost rather go Serpent of Eld if I was going to go a melee play. I'm going to back off this. I feel like if I was going to play that, I got to go magic. And I don't... Well, let's try an archery play. Let's see about that. Not fast enough. I don't like that. Don't like that. Okay. What else? Let's try a melee play. I don't have a wide variety of monsters, but I could try like kind of what they threw at me. No, I don't like it. Running out of time. So let's... I guess I do like the Kelya play as the best option. What about if I try something like melee with a Demented Shark with the Inspire, Deep Lurker for a good amount, like a really good amount of hit points, and then I can drop in Bandit, 2 more. Let's give that a shot. Stonefish is a distraction. Demented Shark is the real tank. Lurker and Pellicor Bandit are hopefully going to do what needs to be done for me. And if I lose, it's because my Deep Lurker's hitting one thing and my sneak attacker hitting one thing, and my opportunity monster is hitting another. And that can be a problem. But looks like I am going to kill the agent as long as speed's enough. I'll kill the agent with Pellicor Bandit. Mind you, he's getting an extra heart. But I'm getting an extra melee. And my opportunity should be able to strike down the Serpentine Spy, but you know, we'll see. I'll have 3 speed, he'll have 3 speed, we'll see. I'm not focusing on his first position tank really, but that's okay. The Stonefish was a great distraction on his opportunity monster. So far, so good. So far, so good. So Kelya. So this is my... Out of all the picks I looked at there, first of all, did we have 2 wins with Kelya? I think so. Second of all, what I was able to really see is that when there is a melee play, that extra armor is so pivotal, right? Because it set apart some of my weak monsters that should have died right away to some of those attacks. So I still feel very strongly, even though it didn't work out today, magic loss. I think I lost, yeah, I lost 4 magic matches this round. So I went 4-0 yesterday and I went 0 for 4 today on the magic. But Kelya, focusing specifically on a melee play, taking advantage of the armor and the speed, that was what we saw today as an effective alternative. And yeah, I have some cards that you're not going to have, but I'm going to say that this is something that's pretty reasonable. These are all level 1s. We're playing in novice right now. These are all level 1s. You guys should be able to get this sort of thing, maybe not this exact thing, for relatively inexpensive, whether it's through rental or through buys. Guys, if this sort of content's interesting and if this sort of detailed analysis of gameplay is helpful to you in terms of, learning or finding ways to extract the most reward possible for your time and attention, then please consider liking and subscribing, and also drop me a comment with respect to what you got out of this video, or maybe what you're hoping for moving forward. Also, if you put the word question, then I can search that keyword, and I do send out rewards to people, or you can make sure you drop your in-game name, IGN, which is your in-game name, and then give me your in-game name. So I can send out a DEC reward or a SPS reward to people who are helping create content for the channel. Thank you very much. Have an amazing night. God bless.